Konami Studios. Muppets Now Episode 2. I did the review of the first episode, and even then I was like, it's cute, it's funny, it's got some good stuff going for it, and I enjoyed myself watching it. Like, it's not this overthinker where you're gonna be thinking about what happened days or years or anything after just watching it. It's a quick, simple video. It's a snapshot, like a YouTube 20-minute episode of like clips. It is what it is. This second episode made me realize I missed the old format, and I think it might just be the skits aren't interesting. I don't know, like, I was okay with the first episode. I thought it was fine. I really had no complaints about it other than this, like, it's not my ideal want for the Muppets, but I understand that we are in 2020. It is hard to make the Muppets relevant to a younger audience because we have all these other things that are cooler towards them. That's why I really think you should skew this towards the adult situated stuff, because I think that's where it shines. I said it before too. I like the 2015 show of the Muppets. The only problem was the jokes were just not sure what they wanted to be and were trying too hard to be something they shouldn't. And if you take that idea in kind of with what this show is trying to be, I think you got something really good there. Scooter is uploading the next episodes of Muppets Now, and the entire time Fozzie is trying to pitch his ideas to him. That was kind of funny to me because Fozzie's a character I really enjoy, but just seeing him try to like, oh, what should I pitch? What should I do? He's got like, oh, I got an idea for your Scooter. Just kidding. I got 100 ideas for you. Or like, what about a show, a cooking show, where the vegetables fall in love? Like, it's funny, and I see what the joke's doing here, and it's very Fozzie Bear, but I was also like, I don't really want to see a lot more of this. So that's just something I thought too. We do get another 4 skits in here. There's just short videos. The first one we get is a Pepe game show. I can't remember what they called it, but Pepe, I really like Pepe. I'm going to say this too. This skit was the best of the entire show, just because the energy was a little different than the rest of the show. It's a little more chaotic. Scooter is kind of like the announcer, but Pepe keeps going off script. He's like, oh, we're not doing a quiz show. We're going to do a staring contest. You know, we're not going to do that. We're going to throw socks into a hamper. The hamper is an actual Muppet. They're like, that's Carol. You can't throw socks at Carol. That's Carol the hamper. We can throw socks at Carol the hamper. I thought it was pretty funny. And I think Pepe, too, is a character. And I don't know how this is going to sound, but like, you could kind of make that character a stereotype in 2020. Like, the way he acts, the way he talks, everything he does, it could become a stereotype, but I think they handled it really well here. They gave him something really cool to do, and you just see like the cast members. I think it was Bree was the one girl's name, and then Artoon was the other guy's name, and Pepe kept calling him Cartoon. It was funny. Like, this was the one skit where I'm like, I like this. That's really funny stuff. You could see they were enjoying themselves too. They're kind of laughing a little bit and chuckling, and then when they get to like the final bonus question and Gonzo comes out with like a bunch of chickens and he's like, which one's Camilla? And not even Gonzo can remember. That's funny. That is funny, and that's kind of what I want to see more of from this show. It's just like that random obscure humor that's just doing a bunch of random stuff. It worked for the most part, I will say that. And then we get another Okie Dokie Cooking. I'm amazed we went to this one really quick. I wonder if this is going to be a staple of the show. I kind of hope not, because I thought this one was okay. Danny Trejo is our guest cook, which I'm like, Danny Trejo is the guest cook? That's such a weird guy to throw in there. But hey, I like seeing him. They're making tacos. The Swedish chef burns himself on some peppers. That's about the only bit in this. So, I mean, it was fine. The one joke I really liked in there is that like Danny Trejo was like, yeah, this was a great dish, better than anything the Swedish people have ever made. And I was like, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I like that a little more. So that was fine. Then we get like more of the skits with Fozzie and Scooter, but then we get Muppet Labs. Was it Field Test? Which I really didn't like this one. First off, using I don't know if it was like an actual product, but it's like an Alexa or a Google product where you're just like, okay, something, do this, and it just talks to you like one of those kind of AI things. They called it Beak R, which is just like, it's so supposed to replace Beaker. It's not that funny. Professor Von Honeydew here and Beaker are in this skit, and they're like, hey, let's do some field experiments. Let's actually not. We're just going to burn things and see if they melt or if they like burn, which I'm like, that's not interesting to watch or entertaining in any way. You're literally just burning stuff, and it's not that cool. What are you really testing in this field test? What melts and what burns? I don't know, it was dumb. I kind of liked the bit too where Beaker gets jealous of the Beaker robot and he's like puts it into the burner and it burns up. That was kind of funny. I thought that was pretty cool actually. Like I enjoyed seeing that. So, yeah, like I don't know. That one was just kind of boring to me and didn't really matter. Same with the next episode of Lifestyle with Miss Piggy. It rehashed, I think, everything from the last episode. Linda Cardellini's back. I guess she's a mainstay. Ty Diggs is a mainstay too. I don't know why they're a mainstay. This one's just kind of more about like being healthy and I guess staying hydrated and eating the right foods. And they're trying to do yoga and Miss Piggy can't really keep herself balanced and all that stuff. It was okay. Like, I didn't think it was that entertaining of an episode, and I kind of wish it was more. We hardly got any Kermit the Frog in this episode, which also really surprised me. I mean, where was he? Like, he was in, like, one scene of Joe from Legal making a terrible pun, and he wasn't in there at all. I thought we'd see more of Kermit, but I guess not. So, Scooter is somehow, like, the most viewed character. Like, why is he in everything? I don't get it. But it is what it is. I'm not sold on this yet. I liked the first episode, but I'm not sold on this one yet. I wish it was better, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. So, I will do all the episodes. If it's 6 episodes, we'll get through them all. We'll talk about them. And if I'm being honest, I'm not sure if it's going to get a season 2. So, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But thank you guys so much for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, you can check me out on Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.